Hello everyone and welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. Today on the table we have another Game of Thrones, the card game match for you. This time we are now in the top 4 elimination at the Board Game Central store in Hamilton, Ontario for the Game of Thrones, the card game 2nd edition Store Championships 2016. On the left we have Rene playing House Martell, Lords of the Crossing is his agenda. On the right we have Kevin playing Lannister, Banner of the Sun. It looks like the Martell player has set up Edric Dane, Dornish Paramore, a Gaston Grey, and a King's Road. So nice to see that King's Road off the start there to give him some economy to get going. And on Kevin's side, aka the Lannister player, he has a Lannisport Merchant, House Dane Knight, and a duped Tyrion Lannister. But no economy location yet. The winner of this match will move on to the final match to play the other two that are playing right now, which is myself and Kyle Duncan are playing over at the other table right now. So the winner of that game will face the winner of this game in the next video. So make sure you guys subscribe to be notified when that goes live. And if you haven't seen the previous videos in this series from the Board Game Central Store Championship, you can go back and watch those. They're all in a playlist, nice and neat. And you can see them on the channel, so go back and watch those if you haven't seen those yet. To see, you can actually see these decks both played earlier in videos to see how they performed and how they got to this point. And if you check the description below, and in any of the videos for the series for Rene, the Martell deck, there should be a link there to his deck building video where he does a video on this deck and discussing why he made the choices he made. And it obviously worked out for him pretty well. It looks like Western Fiefdoms using the Lord or Lady reduction on Noble Cause there to bring a mountain in on the Lannister side. And they both flip Noble Cause as their plots there. And the Lannister player is going first. And there's another Lannisport Merchant. And it looks like the Lannisters will be sitting on 1 gold. And also have a Tyrion out there to produce some more challenge phase gold.
I guess I kind of have to respond in kind. Don't do it. Come on.
Also, you were open over there for that.
Okay, so pop.
So you have.
So I think what's happening here is the Martells are marshalling, debating on doing the King's Road, and it looks like the Lannister player does have a treachery in hand and 1 gold and a unique Lannister character in play, so he is debating on treacherying this King's Road. So they're just counting up the economy first. And there's the treachery. So not sure. Well, looks like we're going to see the Red Viper either way. And he does have a duplicate. And it looks like there's a noble lineage for 0 cost. It's also being played. So the Martell player has used up all of his economy. Just deciding where to put this attachment. Looks like it's on the Dornish Paramore, who now can initiate power challenges and pull someone in. And it looks like we're on to challenges here. And it's going to be a little chump challenge here with the Lannisport Merchant doing a power challenge of 1 strength. And it's going to be fully blocked by the Dornish Paramore, who now has the power icon from the attachment.
Texter. Yeah. You're fine then.
Is my phone on mute?
I don't know. Do you need it to not be?
No. I'm not on call.
Intrigue? Reaction?
Alright, here's an intrigue challenge with the House Dane Knight for 2. And Tyrion's gaining some gold there. Looks like Kevin is trying to play around that Gaston Grey and not throw Tyrion or the mountain directly into it right now. And it looks like that will be unopposed, gaining a bonus there. And grabbing Obara Sand on the intrigue claim. And it looks like the mountain will go in. Now that Kevin has gold, he definitely can play a treachery to cancel that Gaston Grey. So it looks like there's... It looks like the Gaston Grey did go off and the mountain does go back. So we will not have the pillage and the reaction and all that business happening. But claim will happen, and it looks like Edric Dane is chosen as claim. Not sure why, instead of a dupe on the Red Viper or even the Dornish Paramour, but...
Yep, and I'm at 6 of 6.
You guys can tell me in the comments below who you would have killed there, but I definitely probably would have taken the dupe off the Red Viper, especially since you're behind on characters. Your board's pretty thin. You want to keep as much economy in play as possible, I would say, for the characters that you spent money on there. But, and it looks like dominance did go to the Lannisters.
Folding.
So there's the reason why I keep Edric Dane in play, because March to the Wall is going to hit you and reduce you down to one character. And it looks like the Noble Lineage is going back to hand there. It's not terminal, and the Dornish Paramour will be chosen as the march target. And a Lannisport Merchant on the side of the Lannisters will be marched to the discard pile also. So we got a building orders played on the Martell side here for the plot. He's going to search the top 10 for an attachment or location.
Bog.
And it looks like he's grabbing some economy in a Blood Orange Grove. It's maybe not the location he was looking for, but or maybe it was. This is a Martell deck. They could have been looking for a Tainted.
Snuck into your hand.
Let the record show that
Milk of the Poppy, possibly, for a Tyrion. But he gets a Blood Orange Grove. And it looks like the Martell player just drew into a King's Road there. It looks like the Martells will be going first this round. And there's that Blood Orange Grove to start. Playing the limited this phase, choosing not to do the King's Road. And we have a Desert Scavenger. Played with the Blood Orange Grove to reduce Nymeria. And spending the entire 4 gold and giving her the Noble Lineage so she does have a power icon. And Rose Road put into play on the Lannister side. Collected 4 gold there from his plot. He's going to reduce by 2. For a Lannister character there, which is Jaime Lannister, spending his economy. And they're both sitting on 0 gold going in the challenge phase. Martell's attacking first. It looks like Jaime has lost his military icon to Nymeria.
military.
Looks like we have a military challenge for 3 strength with Nymeria due to the Lord of the Crossing, reducing it by 1, being the first challenge. Looks like the only defense there is a House Dane Knight due to Jaime losing his military icon. And no economy yet to ambush anyone in. And it looks like no defenders declared, so an unopposed bonus will be gained by the Martells, and the Lannisport Merchant is chosen as claim. So we have an intrigue challenge now for 7, using the House Dane Knight and Jaime Lannister. We're over to the Lannisters for challenges. I'm feeling a Tears of Lys turn here on Nymeria being exposed, not having an intrigue icon of her own. I always watch for that when I'm playing against Martell, to try to catch them off guard, and that's the way you can get rid of Nymeria. She's stealing your other icons. And it looks like no defenders. But looks like no reaction here. I thought for sure we were going to see a Tears of Lys. But it looks like Syrio is grabbed for claim. And now we have a power challenge with Tyrion, stealthing the Red Viper. And it looks like the Lannisters have shot up to 5 power to 1 power on the Martell side.
I have to discard.
It looks like Kevin, the Lannister player there, is discarding down for reserve.
I'm not into the camera, so I'm just going to make sure it's still kind of... I have no idea how to work these things.
You tap it if it's not showing.
Okay, we're still good.
And just thanks to Rene there for checking the camera after he bumped it. Appreciate that.
Serve a scary, scary purpose.
And the mountain is going to the discard pile. Possibly because there's no more plots there to afford to get him into play, maybe? Maybe he's loaded with high-cost characters. Maybe he's got Tywin in hand. I don't know. Or Nymeria. Something else he wants to spend money on and doesn't need that.
The long plan.
So we have a Calm over Westeros flipped on the Lannister side and the long plan played on the Martell side. And it looks like the Lannisters will be going first.
What you are declare?
What I are declare.
So it looks like Intrigue is chosen for the Calm over Westeros to reduce the claim on the Martell plot by one during Intrigue challenges there. And we have Lannisters marshalling another Western fiefdom, so no problem getting economy over there. A nice steady flow of limited cards coming out each round.
You think that's yours?
It says "dur" on it.
I mean anything.
It means very specific things.
So rolls gold. Finally.
Also, it's gold, so it's mine. Because it's been sitting there for 3 rounds.
So we have Lannisport put into play there, using the 2 Western fiefdoms to reduce and the gold. So now after winning an Intrigue challenge, he will be able to draw a card.
That wasn't passed. That was me acknowledging.
Yeah.
Sir. Just to make that clear. Okay.
Yep, nope.
You are
We
entirely
are on the right
assuming
page.
correctly.
And for 3 gold, we have Maester Calliot, who will steal some icons when he's in challenges he loses. And another House Dane Knight. And saving no gold. Over to the Martells for marshalling. Let's see what Rene will play here. And another Desert Scavenger. Using his Blood Orange Grove. And another limited here. We have a King's Road. And it looks like he's going to reduce with the Desert Scavenger, pay 3 gold for the Palace Spearman.
No, the King's Road's kicking around.
No, I thought you had moved 2 additional gold from up that. Not that I would know where that came from. Okay, perfect. Anything else?
It looks like he's going to sit on that King's Road and not use it this turn. He's got about 3 cards left in hand there, maybe 2. And, nope, it is 3, but
Yep, that'll be it.
I guess he doesn't have a character worth spending it on.
Sure, name it.
It looks like we're over to challenges, so what is Nymeria going to do here?
When I find this works, I call it Coyote Ugly has no intrigue.
Familiar with that word?
So Maester Calliot just lost his intrigue there, and Nymeria will gain one. But Maester Calliot's going to be used as a power challenge for 2 to start.
Defense?
And the Desert Scavenger will block the unopposed bonus, but still losing 1 to claim.
Do you have any other? No.
And gaining a gold there off the long plan after losing a challenge. So maybe he does have a large character in hand that he's going to save for next round there. Which is why he's going to use the long plan gold, plus the King's Road maybe to bomb someone out. Maybe lead into a wildfire next turn and thin the board out. But have enough economy to play stuff back out. So now we have a military challenge of 7 with Jaime and the House Dane Knight. No gold though, so there's no fear of a put to the sword. If he let off with intrigue to get the gold off Tyrion, we then have to worry there. But hitting your opponent there with military, so he loses a card. Has to claim someone for military would be nice, and possibly that dupe off the Red Viper to maybe lead with a put to the sword in a future turn. And remember, he's playing Banner of the Sun with this Lannister deck, so we could see another Nymeria on the board before the end of the game, stealing icons, and we have some Tears of List flying around. So hitting with that military challenge to claim something is good, plus Jaime will get renowned, so there's no reason not to do it in this situation. And with a long play now, you know your opponent's going to most likely want to lose the challenge.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, whenever I play long plan, it's pretty much the same thing. Scav.
So the Desert Scavenger will be killed there for claim, leaving one out in play there.
I still have intrigue.
Plenty of more opportunities for me to lose on challenges.
Oh, absolutely. Without a doubt.
At least 4 more. Well, I think it's safe to say whatever challenge Red Viper's in, he's probably winning, so...
I'm fine with it. That's exactly what
And remember that Palace Spearman out there does have an intrigue icon, since the Martell player is going second. So we have an intrigue challenge, 9 strength, Tyrion
2 golds.
doing some stealth there, gaining money. And we also have Jaime involved. Kevin deciding to kneel out pretty much his whole board except for a House Day Knight there. It's a little strange too when you know the opponent has Lords of the Crossing. You know they're going to come back. They need 3 characters to do all 3 challenges, which is exactly the amount of characters that the Martell player has standing.
No, I'm looking at
I'm not sure why he's putting them both in.
unopposed.
When, most likely he'd win it. So no defenders.
I'm first player.
He's going to draw a card there off Lannisport. And we have a gold gained off the long plane again.
Claims.
And down to 3 cards. Here we go. And a Rattle Shirt Raiders.
I wish
Well,
that
you
worked.
didn't really shuffle them that much.
I honestly had no idea. I hadn't been looking at them. Had it not been Rattle Shirt, it would have been ugly.
Well, it was what was at the front of your hand before you shuffled. Go ahead.
Not Rattle Shirt.
Not right.
Okay, so... where?
So we have a power challenge here with Nymeria.
Okay.
What is that juicy noble lineage on her there? And that has no defenders.
There.
And now we have a military challenge before with the Palace Spearman.
So I might as well defend this one because that's the difference between 7 and 9 is not giving you any boost.
So blocking there with the House Day Knight, and then claiming him to block the unopposed power. And the third challenge, Lord of the Crossing, 9 strength, Red Viper.
So... Lord of Crossing, Red Viper, unopposed? Yep.
And no claim on that intrigue challenge is indicated by Kevin there because of the calm over Westeros. But Red Viper does trigger off and get his first power.
Not an issue.
And then dominance goes to
Playing the right in
Martells.
that manner.
So the Martell player is now up to 6 power. Versus, it looks like 8 on the Lannister side.
That's what I generally expected.
2 to 7 on the house and 1 on Jaime.
My first game against Kyle, where it was like 6 gold off of it.
He had mentioned that. I'm at 4 of 6.
It was comical.
2 cards?
Yep. Bless you. Yep. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna land it.
Oh, wait, sorry, that was it.
So the Martell player's chosen his plot already. He's very confident with it, but Lannister player is taking his time, really thinking it through. And we have a summons flipped on the Lannister side into a summons flipped on the Martell side. So let's see what these guys grab from their summons. So it looks like the Lannisters will be going first again this round. And he's chosen the Martell player to choose his character first.
Is it happening? Is it happening? It's not happening. It's not happening.
So it doesn't sound like
No.
Rene was able to find what he was looking for. But let's see what he takes.
Question is, who do I want more right now?
Not sure. He maybe is looking for an Arion, a Doran. Not sure if he's playing either of those in the deck. I would hope he's playing Arion at least. He grabs a Littlefinger, which is not bad considering he needs some cards. And he does have the economy to play Littlefinger, and Littlefinger will help with his economy going forward, assuming he is still in play. And he's not a bad body for 4 strength to add to his strategy of throwing in high strength challenges there with the Red Viper to try to gain as much power as possible with Lord of the Crossing. Or sorry, Lords of the Crossing. And Nymeria. I knew she'd be out there eventually. She was the target of the search from summons there by the Lannister player. So we're going to have double icon stealing shenanigans happening shortly, I'm sure.
Oh, that's perfect. Gotcha. No, yes.
So let's see what the Lannisters marshal here. Taking 5 gold, has 2 Western fiefdoms. So if he plays Nymeria, he'll have the 2 Western fiefdoms to reduce the Lannister card by 2. Oh, there's a Desert Scavenger starting the reduction, spending the 4 gold, and we're going to see Nymeria, I believe, here. And sure enough, she is now on the board.
Blind.
Wasn't very blind.
So blind.
Such blind, very unknown. Okay.
So over to the Martells for marshalling.
Oh. No.
So remember, he does have, he did save some gold from the long plan. So it looks like he's starting with 7 gold. Spends 5 to play Littlefinger to draw some cards first before he pops the King's Road. And he gets a Rose Road for his limited. Help him out in future rounds. And 2 reduction on a Martell card to bring a House Dane Knight in. It looks like he's saving 2 gold and still doesn't need that King's Road.
2 gold. Challenge actions.
Pass challenge actions to you.
I will also pass challenge.
So they both pass on the challenge actions, which means no Nymeria yet. But we can see it in the next action window, which would be after the attackers are declared for the first challenge. Or any time after that during action windows. It was a little strange, not stealing any icons to start for Rene, taking them from Kevin, because that lets him do whatever challenge he wants to start. But I mean, he does have a good spread of icons, so it wouldn't really matter, I guess. But if Jamie were to start with the military challenge, it'd be too late. You'd want to steal that icon first. So we can't just throw Jamie in the challenge standing, but Kevin is not afraid of that.
Challenge action.
Pass challenge action.
So So we saw Callie out there win, I believe, an intrigue challenge to get rid of Edric Dane out of hand. And the House Dane Knight blocked the unopposed on that.
Military?
And there is Jamie Lannister coming in with the military. Nymeria has not been triggered on either side yet.
Military?
Yeah. It is now.
Military. Challenges action. Steal the power icon from Tyrion.
So Tyrion has no more power icon due to Nymeria stealing it.
Pass challenge action.
It's just very suitable for him.
Unopposed, sir.
So no defenders on the military. A little risky there, having 2 gold on the Lannister's plot card there. Put to the sword is an option. But the Martell player does also have 2 gold of his own, so maybe he's in on a hand's judgment that he could play to cancel it by spending 2 gold. But no defenders declared. Jamie will get a power, unopposed power, and we saw a Desert Scavenger there die for a claim. And passed over to the Martells for their attack, leaving quite the board standing. Not being as aggressive as in previous rounds here.
Power.
So we have a power challenge to start here with Nymeria. I believe it is 3 strength due to the agenda.
You're at 6. No defenders.
And no defenders. So we'll be in unopposed power.
Okay. Yep. Unopposed.
So Lannisters are at 9 power right now. And it looks like the Martells are at 8. You gotta be careful with these Lords of the Crossing decks. They will gain lots of power very quickly as the game goes on. Which is probably why Kevin's playing a little more defensive here. And Kevin's Nymeria is yet to steal an icon. And he's probably waiting to see which challenge Red Viper goes into before he takes that icon. Or if the Red Viper is saved to the last, you just steal the icon that he hasn't used yet. So Rene is smart here, playing the Red Viper in. An intrigue challenge here. And it looks like it is for 11. We have Tyrion gaining gold on the Lannister side.
For 11. Gain on.
Now remember, if Kevin does win it, he can draw a card off Lannisport, so he might go all in here and try to block it. And it also prevents the Red Viper from getting some extra power. And it keeps a card in your hand. So the Red Viper does lose an intrigue icon there to Nymeria. We still haven't seen if any defenders are declared. But here they come. It looks like Jamie, Tyrion, and Nymeria will block. What looks like 13. And Lannisport does draw a card. And all that's left standing on the Lannister side is a House Dane Knight.
Power?
Yeah, I got this. Like
We don't have the power. We need power for
military.
And we have a military challenge with the Palace Spearmen for 6 strength.
And I even had a little
And 4 gold spent to bomb the Hound in.
ambush.
Yep.
And it looks like the Hound and the House-Dane Knight will block. And it looks like the Hound will most likely bounce back to hand.
You're tapped out.
I have no gold.
Alright.
It's all good?
Yep.
For sure.
Dominance.
Dominance, you are getting that. I'm at 7-7.
And Dominance taken by the Martells.
There you go.
Bringing the Martells up to 9 power. And it looks like the Lannisters are at also 9 power.
I don't think anyone's gonna find him.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's kind of in a lull right now.
That and War
So we have a tie game.
He's at 9. I'm at 9.
9. Scouting. No
So
scouting.
you just heard Kyle Duncan there asking some questions from the other table what the
Yeah,
score is.
no. It's not like a deck
He was
building
actually sitting there for a while.
as part of a deck building video
I
or
guess we'll
anything.
spoil who's going to make it to the finals in the next round. Just one side there, the other table. I won it, so I will be playing the winner of this game.
First Noah Winter.
But I wish I recorded the game I played. I was actually playing my Laney Rose deck that you saw, I believe, in the last video from this series against Kyle Duncan's Lannister Lords of the Crossing. And for some reason, I won in the second round. I got to 15 power. Basically due to a mix of Jamie, the Mountain,
Deck land? Okay.
and I believe a couple of Olena's informants jumping in, giving me extra challenges. I was just able to get enough renown for military challenges. And I think there might have been a seal of the hand involved on the Mountain. So I was able to defend and gain power and also stand and gain more renown on the offense and sneak challenges in. And I was able to just get enough unopposed power against the Lord of the Crossing strategy of not defend until so that they can come back at you with their character standing. And I was able to just sneak enough unopposed in that, yeah, we were in the second round and I won before Dominance and eliminated Kyle Duncan. And we were both shocked. We both looked down at the plots. And I just remember Kyle saying, "What round is this?" And I looked down and it was just round 2. So yeah, it was pretty crazy. I didn't know that was possible in this game, but it just worked out that way. Oh, and the other thing, he played trading with Matoshi to give me enough gold to get those big characters out off the bat. So my board was a little loaded. So we have a first snow and a wildfire played here.
No, that's not Tyrone.
And looks like the Martells are going first.
Well, this is unfortunate. You're not supposed to get Tywin.
John Jackins?
But we have Tywin played with a dupe and Nymeria getting a dupe.
We're both safe.
Yeah.
So this first snow is looking pretty good for the Lannisters.
Goddamn annoying.
'Cause on the Martell side, we have Nymeria with a noble lineage, a duped Red Viper, and Littlefinger only.
No action.
It looks like he did get a Rose Road out and play there on the Martell side.
Neither, you say.
Neither?
I think so. I don't know.
So it sounds like both are passing on in challenge actions again, choosing not to steal any icons here. They're going to wait it out.
Come on, with a name like Rene. Rene Haru.
Yeah, but you don't really have an accent actively during your English speaking.
No, it's Northern Ontario. You don't have a native tongue yet.
You just played that Rose Road, right?
I just played
Okay, so you're 5 is right.
Intrigue.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you can hear Kyle Duncan in the background there describing what just happened in our match. He just mentioned how Jamie was able to attack a couple times due to the Olena's informant coming in there. So he's able to get a couple military challenges off in the same phase and just gain power off that. Yeah, I wish I really recorded that one. That would have been something to see.
Okay, move.
Defenders?
Action. Indoors name.
So looks like we have Littlefinger coming in for an entry challenge there of 3, which was then trying to be blocked by Tyrion. Arrowhota jumped in, pushed Tyrion out,
From happening.
Yeah.
tried to play an Indorn's name.
It's not that.
But that was canceled by Hand's judgment.
I think you're unopposed.
Yeah.
I guess you could solve reactions.
Yeah, no, I'm...
All good in the hood?
That'll be how it is.
Okay.
So we have an unopposed bonus gained due to Tyrion being bumped out by Hota. And a Tears of List grabbed on the intrigue claim.
Familiar with it?
I've seen it once or twice.
Which is great to see happen when your Nymeria is sitting out there with no icon except for a power right now. And also Hota is Tearsable. But I guess with Nymeria out, pretty much anyone's Tearsable.
You won? Oh. Oh, so you need him to get 4, is what you're saying. Yeah. Want another match?
Another game, yeah.
No, there's still another game though. Yeah, one more game. He's 1-3 already.
No, no one's won 3.
Kevin's still playing. Yes, this is playing.
If you can call it that.
Like you said, you want me to.
Yeah. No, this is a really shitty board today.
So we have the TO over there. They're all just discussing right now about who can actually get the regional bye that's awarded for this, due to myself already having one. And as you guys seen in a previous stream on the channel for Hobby Kingdom Store Championship, I faced Kevin at the final table in that one, and I beat him, but I could not get that regional bye. It had to go down to Kevin, who was second place. So he already has one, and yeah, I think only Rene and or Kyle Duncan can get it right now. So that's why they're talking about who they want to win based on where they place. So Kyle is hoping Kevin wins this, so then he is third.
So awkward.
And gets the regional bye passed down to him, past 2 other players. So if Rene can win this, though, he guarantees himself the regional bye. So there's that riding on the line. So even if he were to win this and get to the finals against me, he would still get it. Because I already have one, as we've stated before.
You get hit back after, and you can overcommit too much.
So I think we have a power challenge here with Nymeria for 4 strength. Tywin going in for the block with 8 due to the 2 gold being on the block card there.
Challenger.
And he gets a renown.
So if I pass, and then you take an action, I get to do one, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So here we go, the Nymeria power icon dance.
Yeah. No, I know there's some games once you pass once, you...
Yeah, I don't think most card rate games are like that.
Yeah, I'll pass.
You pass challenge actions, I'll take Smelter.
So the Red Viper just had his military icon stripped there by Nymeria.
Your challenge actions.
I will take Jamie's.
So anyways, top 4
And it looks like the Nymeria on the Martell side steals Jamie's military.
forget about it. So
Awesome, thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And
Thanks.
Mill.
So we have a military challenge here from Hota. Hota, however you say it.
This will put you to 11.
And I believe he is 7 strength right now due to it being the 3rd challenge initiated. Yeah, +2, he's a 7.
Well, what does?
Pulling the strings.
Copy, Edict, Kingdom, or Scheme
Yeah.
when revealed from your opponent's plot?
Use power.
Use, yeah.
Except for as long as they
So we could have Nymeria come in, but looks like it's going to be no defenders.
I just feel like I want to reduce some more to these.
Oh, you're going to 12.
So, reaction to Lord of the Crossing.
Yep.
So we have a Lord of the Crossing power gain there.
Action to unopposed.
No defenders. Claim is the duplicate off Tyrion.
Far away.
And it looks like we're passing over to the Lannisters to do their challenges. And it looks like the Martell player is at 12 power right now.
Intrigue. Reaction.
So we have an intrigue challenge with Jamie, getting 2 gold, putting the Lannister player up to 4. And of course he has the Hound in hand still, so there's that possibility of him jumping out. But you can't really stop it now.
If you don't have the Duke, that changes.
And then I was going to summons for Tyrion. When you got a King's Road out of my hand, I was like, well, there goes my summons for Tyrion. Or Tywin. Summons for Tywin.
I just want Tywin down so bad, and that's what I hate about this spot now.
Close.
And it looks like the block with the Red Viper for 7. Fully defending. And now we have Nymeria coming in with a 4-strength military challenge. And there's going to be no defenders on that, getting an unopposed bonus for the Lancers. And who's he going to claim for the military challenge here? He still doesn't want to grab that duplicate off the Red Viper. He is going to choose Arrow Hota. And here comes the Hound for a power of 6. And no defenders on that, gaining 2 power. So the Lannister player is now up to 13. And it looks like the Martell player is at 11.
But now it's 0.
Oh, right. Because you played your goal.
Yeah, it was. Did you play him? Yeah, I just played.
It looks like a tie for dominance. Nobody will take it.
I'm at 4 of 6.
2 of number 6.
Big number? Small number?
That is not a small number. That is a big number.
What am I going to do?
So both players pretty close to the win here.
Clams.
So Calm the Banners play on the Lannister side, into Calm over Westeros played on the Martell side. And it looks like the Lannister player is choosing to go first, trying to seal it out here. And power is chosen for Calm over Westeros, which I think is a smart play. Try to slow him down. And it looks like we have another copy of Tywin put into play. So he is not going anywhere. And we saw 3 gold gained from Calling the Banners. Plus another 3 off the plot, and another 3 from the bonuses in play. So we should be sitting at 9 gold right now, plus 2 Western fiefdoms. So he can pretty much throw whatever he wants onto the board there. And just go for it. Another character with renown would definitely seal it for sure. Or at least someone with military to help Jamie and Tywin get that military challenge through to gain both renown on it. And Nymeria can help with that. But all he plays is Grandmaster Pycelle. Not choosing to play the Hound out for only 3 gold. He's choosing to ambush him in as a possibility. So we have a House Day and Night.
Yeah, 13 minutes. 7 gold.
And it looks like the Martells are going to sit on 7 gold. And that King's Row is still sitting out there, not used.
No, I had 8 total. I spent 1 plus Blood Orange for House Day, so I've got 7 left. Over to you, sir.
No, I don't think that is enough on the board to stop him, but
Do you have a
we'll see what Nymeria steals here for icons. Could change things. Remember, Tyrion does have that stealth.
Pass challenge rifle?
So the Lannister player has chosen to pass his challenge action, so he's not going to do Nymeria first. But if Rene does pass on his challenge action with Nymeria, then Kevin is going to throw in his challenge he wants to go with here. Which could even be just a power challenge with Tywin. And all that gold there, plus Tyrion's stealth. And then we could have Nymeria in the action window before defenders are declared, steal a power icon on the other side. So I'm pretty sure this is over here. But we'll see if Rene has any tricks up his sleeve to stop it. Looks like he's sitting on 8 gold, so Tywin is a 14 right now.
I'm going to steal Tywin's military.
So Tywin just lost his military icon to Nymeria on the other side there. And we could see Nymeria just steal the Red Viper's power icon. And then Kevin can go all in power challenge, stealthing Littlefinger or stealthing Nymeria. And for sure we close it out here with the power claim. Oh, never mind. Sorry, there is no power claim due to calm over Westeros. My bad. So that is not the safe play. Maybe intrigue challenge, stealthing with Tyrion. No, yeah, you gotta play careful here. I mean, you got Jaime's renown as a possibility and Tywin's. And based on who kneels out, you have Tyrion with some stealth there to help you get it unopposed, possibly. By stealthing what's left standing after the challenges. So we have a military of 9 strength with Nymeria and Jaime standing. Is there a put to the sword hiding in Kevin's hand right now? Going to help thin the board down across from him to help sneak through the challenge for the win. Now if he just blocks with the House Stain Knight, that's only blocking by 2. Still leaves a +7 there on the win.
Sure. Claim.
And there is no put to the sword. So claim, and then we have Jaime gaining a power. And it looks like Kevin is 1 away from winning. So all 3 characters across the board have power icons. And 2 of them have intrigue icons. Nymeria has not stolen an intrigue icon yet. I'm not sure why he's delaying the stealing of an icon here.
Intrigue. Stealth. Reaction.
And that's the game. So we went with an intrigue challenge here. Stealth with Tyrion there, sorry. And we know Tywin's going to gain some renown. So congrats on Kevin winning that one. And moving on to the finals to play myself. So that video will be coming up next. So make sure you guys subscribe for that one. And support the channel. I appreciate all the feedback, all the like clicks there. And yeah, all the subscriptions, guys. Help us get to 2,000 subscribers. Spread this video around on the social medias. Tell your friends. Click that subscribe button. Support the channel. I appreciate all the support, guys and girls. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.